Hi everybody, it's Alicia and welcome to today's webinar. We're talking about how to make money as a freelancer. That's right, we're talking about how to turn your passions into profits, how to turn the skills that you already have into money in your bank account. It's something I'm really passionate about. We've been teaching for years and years and years, and now it's time to teach you. So if you're ready, I'm ready, and I want you to take notes. I'm going to make sure that you take notes, and I also want you, as you're watching this live, if you're on right now, then you're going to type in the chat box and answer some questions as well. So stick with me for the next hour. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to teach you so much stuff. And if you want to take it a step further with us, we have courses and mastermind groups and a whole lot of different ways that you can work with myself and Lorette. So if that's okay with you, at the end, I'll tell you how you can work with us if you're interested in getting more information and digging in deeper and spending more time than 1 hour with us. If that's okay with you, type okay in the chat box. I want to make sure that that's okay with everyone so we can get ready to rock and roll. Again, a lot of okays and exclamation marks. So let's hit it. All right, here we go. This is all about creating your own freelancing cash machine. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Alicia Little, and yes, I'm a freelance trainer. I teach classes on freelancing every month, webinar, all sorts of stuff. I absolutely love it. I call it living the laptop lifestyle, and really my sister and I have been teaching freelancing for many years, but the strategy that I'm going to show you tonight, we've been teaching this specifically for, going on 6 years now, so since 2010. We have so many success stories. They continue to flood in daily, and that's why we keep teaching it. Now, the minute Lorette sent out, I'm just going to my phone real quick, because Lorette sent out a message about this webinar after I got a message from one of our students, and I'm like, all right, let's teach it again, Lorette, because one of our students, Anika, sent me this WhatsApp message. She says, I'm feeling like I can conquer the world now, and she's thanking our team. Now, she is retired, so over 65 years old, and we taught her how to work online as a freelancer, and she made her first money that she's ever made in her entire life from freelancing. And I won't play the WhatsApp for you, but maybe I'll send it around in email, because it was just an amazing message, and it reminded me that we're good at teaching this, we love it, and it's time to teach it to as many people as possible. Speaking about that, Lorette and I teach all over the world. We teach, here's some screenshots of where we've taught recently: Las Vegas, Tampa, Florida, Singapore, New Zealand, Jamaica, Malaysia, the UK, Australia. We've traveled the world. I should have put South Africa in here. We've been there quite a few times this past year. And I'm on TV and radio a lot. Some of the TV shows, morning TV, radio show there, evening TV. What is this called? Like a TV show, a business TV show, and in the newspaper all the time for what we teach, and that's what we're going to teach you tonight. Now, there are two things that are required for you to be able to take advantage of this. Now, I'm going to mention the two things, and if you've got it, I just want you to type "got it" in the chat box. Let me make sure that you have what it takes. If this is more technically, you have what it takes to be able to succeed with this. All right, ready? So when I pull it up and I ask you if you've got it, just type "got it" in the chat box. You need a laptop or a computer to work on. So if you've got that, type "got it" in the chat box. Come on, do it. Type "got it" in the chat box. Let's make sure that you've got the two requirements that you need along with the information that I'm going to give you in the next hour. But if you've got it, type "got it." All right, everybody. All right, you should got it because you're on this webinar. What about an internet connection? Yes? Got it? If you've got it, type "got it" in the chat box. Want to make sure, Rashid, you're typing in the right place. That's it. All right, got it, got it. So as long as you've got a computer that you can work on and an internet connection, I'm clapping you, because that's what you need to take advantage of what I'm going to teach you today. Good job, guys. Thanks for that. I'm talking about freelancing, right? So what is a freelancer? A freelancer offers a business or a service for a fee. A freelancer is somebody who works on a project-to-project or on a long-term project basis, but they work virtually anywhere, right? You can come visit me in Jamaica and you'll still be working because you're going to bring your laptop with you and I'll give you my internet connection. You are your own boss. Here's some pictures of Lorette and her beautiful daughter, Ava. For those of you that know Lorette and Ava, they work quite often on the beach. In fact, on Monday when I call Lorette, I'm like, where are you? She's like, on the beach. So really, you can work wherever you want. You're your own boss. A funny story about Lorette, the last time we came back to the U.S. from Jamaica, as she was entering the U.S., she got pulled aside by customs, right, her and Ava. And when they pulled her aside in customs, they were like, why were you in Jamaica so long? And she said, well, I mean, that's my second home. I like to be in Jamaica. And they're asking her, well, don't you have to go to work? And she says, I work for myself and I can work anywhere. So now they're really suspicious, like, what does this lady do? And then they say, well, you bought your ticket last night. So you bought it less than 24 hours before you traveled. That's when it's most expensive. And Lorette said, but I can afford it. I can do that. So I buy my tickets when I want, and I buy one-way tickets to wherever I want to go. And when she was talking about this and she told me this story after, I said, I mean, maybe that is quite suspicious to other people, right? So be careful. Customs might think you're suspicious once you really get going as a freelancer and travel all over the world. Now, let's think about the other side of freelancing, because some of you have probably hired freelancers before. Maybe you've hired someone to do some work for you. Yes, if you've hired a freelancer before in your business, just say yes in the chat box. Give me a yes or no if you have, so I can kind of get a feel of who I'm talking to here, because some of you probably have hired freelancers before. In fact, Lorette and I encourage and teach that all the time. We're like, you need to outsource more. So why are we teaching you now to become a freelancer? I mean, you probably hired people on Fiverr. That's my favorite site. I always talk about that. You know that. Or Freelance or Odesk, which is now Upwork. Maybe you've hired people on those sites, and many of you have probably spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars hiring freelancers to do jobs for you. Yeah? So keep in mind that you are one of many that is paying them for their services. Now look at the other side. What can you deliver as a freelancer? You've got talents and skills. Why aren't people paying you for your talents and skills? And you're charging what you want. So let's talk about some of our students that are freelancers. Crystal's a writer, Andrew's a singer, Robert does administrative assistant, Aisha writes stories, Ann draws cartoons, Sue, Tanya is a virtual assistant, Grace does Facebook stuff, Kamani's a transcriber, O'Neill's a video editor, Diana does PowerPoints, Kamar does WordPress, Lenny does YouTube stuff, Curtis does voiceover, Elaine does telemarketing, right? Most of these people weren't doing this before. They learned a skill so that they can freelance and make money online. So think about what you can offer a global marketplace. I'm going to keep going on this, but I want you to think about this for a minute. What can you offer a global marketplace? Do you have a voice? I love doing voice talent and voiceovers because we have a voice and we can use our voice to make money. We could do commercials, introduction podcasts. There's so many things to do with voiceover, and I'll give you some examples. Online research. Do you know how to Google? Yeah, if you know how to Google, you can do online research. If you can write, writers are always in demand. If you can do transcription, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. If you can do editing, there's great software you can use to do editing as well. If you love Facebook, I know some of you guys are on Facebook all the time. Ken, right? So you can do social media management, Facebook commenting, even giving advice. One of our students, she listens on Skype. I think she gets paid, I think it was like $35 for 20 minutes or something like that. But she's a listener. So people need someone to listen to them. So she listens to people and their problems and their side of the story. And so I asked her on Facebook after she was talking about this. What are people talking about? She's like, oh, the guy talked about his job and his dog. He just wanted somebody to talk to. So very interesting. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. Now, which one of these are just some of the ones that sell really well. I can do all of them. I'm wondering, which one of these do you like? Is it voice talent, online research, writer? Type it in the chat box. Tell me which one of these you like. I'm sure that most of you like a bunch of them. Shelly says she can do voiceovers. I bet you can. So there's a lot of things on this list that I know that you can do. Voiceovers being one of the easiest. Let me show you some more. Okay, I'm getting voice talent, online research. A lot of people are saying voiceover. Everyone should be saying voiceover. Online research, writing, admin, transcription, giving advice, editing, coaching, absolutely. So as you're thinking about what you can offer a global marketplace, for those of you that are more advanced and you're internet marketers, you could be doing lead generation for companies, giving marketing tips and advice for local businesses, creating opt-in and lead pages for businesses, and doing website feedback. This is called website usability testing. Write that down. That's a good one. You could be giving feedback from a buyer's perspective on how a website performs, right? So website feedback from a buyer's perspective. Let's have some fun. So I got this message in Facebook. It's one of our students. I love her dearly, and she just posted this in our Facebook group, and she's using a site called Fiverr to make money. So anyway, she's like, I made $7,000 so far, and I'm just doing transcription. And transcription is something that's always in demand. If you put up an offer for transcription, you do it the right way, of course, you will make sales and start to make money on the internet. It's so cool. So I'd love to show you my trick for doing transcription. So hang with me really quickly. I'm going to go live to the internet and show you my transcription. All right. So right now I'm in a new Gmail account that I set up just for you so I can show you this example. And do you guys all have Gmail? If you don't have Gmail, you need to get it because Gmail has so many features. Anyway, you just need to get it. So I'm in my Gmail account, and over here on the right-hand side, do you see this? You see where my arrow is? Look top right. There's this box with dots. Click on it. Just take notes for me now, right? Click on it and then click on this symbol that says Drive. You see that? Click on that. So just take notes. So if you're taking notes, you're in your Gmail, you clicked on the box with the little boxes in it. It's for Google Apps. You click on Drive. It opens up Google Drive. And while you're in here, you're going to click on New and Google Doc, right? Google Doc is like a Word doc. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, click on New Google Doc, and it's going to open up a new document. Now, what transcription is somebody sends you a file to listen to, and you have to type it up. That's what transcription is. So if you were to do transcription and you wanted to do it the easy way, you could listen to the transcription and speak it back out. This is also something great for writers, like if you want to write a poem or an article but you don't want to type a word, watch what I do here. So I am going to go to Tools, Voice Typing, right? If you're writing it down, Tools, Voice Typing. And then what Google Docs does is when you press this button right here, it will type what you say. Isn't that cool? It will type what you say. So let me think about what I'm going to say. I'm going to do a test for you. So here we go. Let's do a test. Now watch my screen. Of course, we're doing GoToWebinar, so everything's going to be a little delayed. But watch my screen for me. And I am not typing anything. I'm just speaking. I promise you I am not typing anything. I'm just speaking. Hello, everyone. Period. New paragraph. Isn't this amazing? Period. New paragraph. Google voice typing is too cool. Exclamation mark. All right, so this should have done just a period. Not sure why I wrote the word, but did you see how it was typing what I said? I only got one wow in the chat box for Cindy. That means you guys didn't see what I was doing. I'm going to do it again. You guys should love this. Exclamation mark. New paragraph. How come you haven't said awesome in the chat box yet? Question mark. New paragraph. All right, I'm gonna stop. I see you guys are like, wow, awesome, cool. Cynthia said I could have used this last week. Yes, I know, it is so cool and I love it so much. Chris is saying, is it the same as Dragon Naturally Speaking? Chris, it's very similar to Dragon Naturally Speaking. Yes, it is. Christopher says, do you need a microphone? If you have a microphone on your computer, you can talk into your computer. I am using a microphone. It's called a blue microphone. So, all right, any other questions? Let me see. There's one other thing that I would love to show you that I should have prepared ahead of time and totally forgot. So I'm going to try to see if I can find an audio on my computer real quick. So I want you to write this down. VLC Media Player. I'm going to look for it on my computer real quick. I paused the screen. VLC Media Player. Now what the VLC Media Player does is it actually slows down your audio or video files that you pull into it. So let me unpause my screen. This is what the VLC Media Player looks like. Most of you guys have this on your computer already. If you don't, it's a free download. Just write it down for me, VLC Media Player. Now I'm going to see what file I have in this media player. So hang on a second, because what I'm going to show you, you will love. I just forgot to get it ready. So let me see. Hang on one second. All right, I'm going to pull up a podcast that I had downloaded. Let me see.
This is the Smart Passive Income Podcast with Pat Flynn.
Okay, so let me unpause it. I pulled in so I went to Media, Open File, and I found the audio file that I wanted to open. And this was the Smart Passive Income blog by Pat Flynn. Anyway, what I want to do is go into Audio and click on, oh, where's my speed? I'm trying to remember where the speed is. Oh, click on Playback. If you're writing this down, click on Playback, and then go to Speed and click on Slower. Right? You click on Slower. And then when you play it,
Number 222.
When you play it, now it plays the audio really slow. Yes? So did you hear how slow it was playing that audio? Let me speed it. Let me go to the middle real quick.
Let's get the mindset right.
Now, what you can do with, it depends on how good the audio quality is, but what you can do is you can also play this audio and then click on the voice typing so that the voice typing will type up what's said in this audio, and you can walk away and go cook breakfast or lunch or dinner or whatever you need to cook. So hang on one second for me. I'm going to turn on my speakers. So what I'm actually doing, what I recommend is that you would play it on another computer or your phone or your iPad and put it next to the speaker on your computer. Now right now I just am doing it on the same computer, so it's going to take me a minute. Hang on real quick. I'm going to press this first.
You're not scaring anyone by charging $499, $1,000, or even $5,000, okay? You're not scaring anybody.
Now, that audio, that wasn't too good. Let me go to audio playback and change the speed. It was a little too slow, and my speakers are a little bit choppy on that one. Could you hear it? Let me see if I...
Tell me about your outfit today.
Let me see. I might need to just go to regular speed. I talk so fast.
Think about that. They're like, oh, I just put this thing together, but
I talk so fast, I usually have to slow down my speed. Let me try this.
in Republic, I love it. Oh, okay, so like on a day-to-day basis, when you wake up and you look at your closet, what do you feel? And then Pat, you're married, what do you think a typical woman is going to say when you ask that question?
Oh, God, you're setting me up here, dude.
Come on.
How do you feel?
All right, so I started it right when they say, what do you think a typical woman is going to say when you ask that question, right? So you can see that it typed up that part. So you just kind of have to play around with it to get the right speed here on the playback, and then put your microphone next to the Word doc and press this at the same time. But basically what it's doing is it's just typing up what the audio file is saying, and you walk away and you let it type it up. Now you do have to come back and do a lot of cleanups and that sort of stuff, but it really does work, and it's something that I really love. All right, let me show you one more tool. Give me a minute. Are you guys enjoying this? Do you like this? I love teaching this. It's so much fun. Can you see that? Tran. I'm so glad you came on and entertained me tonight. All right, hang on one second. So what I'm doing now is, let me find something. This is one of mine. All right. I'm going to press play. What I'm doing now is I'm using another software. It's called Otranscribe. Let me type it in the chat box. This is kind of weird. Yep, okay, I typed it in the chat box. It's called Otranscribe. Now, what this allows you to do is so the Google Voice, that was really cool. That was all about voice typing. This is about slowing down a video so that you can type it up. And it's all in the same platform. It's completely free to use. Let me see. This is my voice, so I want to slow down my speed. I know I want to slow down my speed in order to type it up. So let me see if that's good speed. Let me push play. Okay, so now you have the training on. All right, so you can hear that it's slowed down my voice. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this works. Here we go. I wonder if you can hear. I'm going to move the microphone closer to the computer so you can actually hear how slow the Otranscribe has slowed down the audio so I can type it up. Here we go. So now you have the training on how to view a website usability tester. You've got this awesome checklist, you know exactly what to do. You're going to learn all about upselling. But where do you get started to be a website? All right, so that's still a little bit fast for me, so I'm going to go to the speed and slow it down. I'm going to slow it down all the way and start again. Did you see how I just slowed it down? Yeah? So I slowed it down all the way. Let me see. Usability tester. It sounds really weird, like I sound really tired. But let me just see if that speed is better for me. Here we go. Ability tester, and you'll see a bunch of different websites that hire usability testers. None of them have really worked for me, but what does? It just sounded so bad. I'm embarrassed that my voice sounds that bad when it's slowed down. Christopher said I sound high. I know it sounds really bad, but it just really slowed down my voice so that I could type it up. Did you see how that worked? So let me go back to the beginning of this Otranscribe website. And it says a free web app to take the pain out of transcribing recorded interviews. So you press on Start Transcribing. You upload an audio file or a YouTube video, right? I just uploaded one of my files. And then up here at the top, you change the speed. And you can fast forward, rewind, play, and you just type right here. That's it. It's so simple. Some people, people like to do things different ways. With the Google Doc typing, a lot of our students like to listen to the audio and then talk it back out. So you slow down the audio and you speak it out and you let it type it up. Or they like to slow down the audio enough to play it put the microphone next to it and let the computer type it out, and then come back after the half an hour or whatever and, you know, play it again and then just clean it up. So this is just a really quick lesson on technology, right? Isn't technology so cool? It allows us to do so many things. All right, let's come back. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's transcription. But you see, there's so many things that you can do. A lot of our students also teach their kids to do this, so their kids can make money for high school or college. So lots of opportunities there. So the website that I love, I told you it was Fiverr. I'm going to just type in the join link in the chat box. Give me a minute. Joinfiverr.com. You'll see it in the chat box if you're not already on Fiverr. But I want to show you what other Fiverr sellers are doing. So here's a girl that does voiceover. A lot of you said that you could do voiceover, yes? Now, she says that she has completed over 30,000 orders on this website. You can see her average order is $10. Let me go back one slide because she has lots of upsells. You can see lots of upsells. But we're going to just assume, let's keep it low. I like to underestimate. So she's done over 30,000 orders at $10. That's $300,000 she's made on the website. Calculating by how long she's been on the website, she makes $75,000 a year using her voice. Now, how many of you would like to make an extra $75,000 a year talking? Is that okay? I mean, yeah, it's not groundbreaking. It's not, but it's going to pay some bills, and it's fun to do most of the time. And, you know, if your voice is on a commercial, why not? So Ken says, me. Lainey says, yes, please. I mean, really, I love voiceover. I've done voiceover. Lorette will tell you I love voiceover. So it's in high demand. Why is it in high demand right now? I want you tomorrow to pay attention to all of the places that you hear voiceover in. So specifically when you're listening on the radio, you're going to hear voiceovers where somebody is saying, you're listening to Hot 95.5, West Palm Beach, whatever. You're going to hear commercials. You're going to hear, if you're listening to a podcast, you're going to hear the intro to the podcast, which is probably not the voice of the person doing the podcast. You're going to hear commercials on the podcast. You're going to watch TV. You're going to see a children's cartoon with animation and voiceover in it. You're going to see TV commercials. Voiceover is everywhere. You're going to call a phone line for an office, and you're going to hear voiceover for the answer greeting, yeah? So Lainey says, how do we determine if we have a good enough voice? All voices work. If you listen to some of the voices on Fiverr, you're going to be like, how is that person making so much money doing voiceover? It's true. It's surprising. But again, it's not surprising, because if you listen to a cartoon, if you listen to a radio commercial, aren't there all sorts of voices doing it? Accents, non-accents, fun voices, not fun voices, older voices. That's actually very popular to do. There's a lot of commercials and prescription medication where the voiceover, they want an older person. So anyway, logo design. Can any of you do logo design? Any graphic designers on here? Anybody do logo design? Yes, no, yes? Let me know if you do logo design. Because logo design is absolutely amazing to do, yeah? So this person has said they've done over 42,000 logo designs at $25. They've made over $1 million on the site, right? In 3 years, they've made $350,000 a year approximately doing logo design. Now, a lot of you are saying, I'm not good at that. I don't think I can do that. But I want you to write this down, right? Pen and paper's out. Yes, yes. Write down Laughing Bird software. Laughing Bird is one word, and software. I noticed that a lot of these people that do logo design on Fiverr are using the same software that we use to do logo design on Fiverr, and it's called Laughing Bird software. All the logos are already designed. You put in the company name. You pick a bunch of different, I wish I had it up. I would show it to you. But you just pick a bunch of different variations, send it to the client, which logo do you like? And they're like, wow, you did that so fast. There's software that can do logo design for you. And it sounds just how, it spells just how it sounds. Laughing, ha ha, ha ha ha. Laughing bird, bird, right? Laughing bird software. So cool. Now, so, yep, an idea. Get a logo design software or do what Lorette and I do. Team up with a logo designer. So, well, we actually hire a logo designer, but you could team up with one. Team up with a logo designer. Run the business. Let's go back. Making $350,000 a year. Pay your logo designer either a percentage of every job that comes in, or once your business really gets booming, hire a logo designer in the Philippines or in Jamaica, or I don't know, online somewhere, and pay them $350 to $400 a month to do all the logo designs for your logo design business. So could you pay someone, let's say, $400 a month if you're making $350,000 a year doing logo design? Does that make sense? Yeah? So you could get a logo design software and do it yourself, or team up with a logo designer, or hire a logo designer to do it for you. This company, this person right here, I know they don't do all these logo designs themselves. They usually have hundreds of logo designs a day that come in. So they've definitely hired a few people or people that use software to do the logo designs. Makes a lot of sense, right? Lainey says, how do we get logos in our portfolio if we are new? Make them up. So with Laughing Bird software, what we did is we made up a whole bunch of company names, and we made pages and pages of portfolios using different company names and making up logos. So like we did a lawn care, and I think it was called Loretta's Lawn Care, and you make the logo and you put it in your, it doesn't have to be an actual company to be in your portfolio. Yep. All right, so we've got another idea with it, but I'm going to come back to logo design in a minute. Here is somebody who does an internet marketing. For those internet marketers on this call, you know that you can do SEO backlinks by using certain software. Anyway, this guy's using some software. He says that he's done over 100,000 orders at $15. That's $1,500,000 he's made on the site. He's been working on the site for 4 years, so about $375,000 a year. Get some software, push it, it works. Here's another one. Lorette and I have actually used this service, and they say on their Fiverr profile, they've done over 200,000 orders. You can see the average order is $20. They have a ton of upsells, but let's just underestimate at $20. I'm good with that. And that means they've made $4 million on the site. Do you guys hear me? For those of you who knew about Fiverr, I know you never looked at it deep enough, like we're looking at it now, to see how much people are making on this site. So they've been working on the site for 4 years. That's $1 million a year. People, $1 million a year. Now, could someone live with that? If you could live with that, say me in the chat box, right? Because this is social bookmarking. They're using software to do different things. That's not the important part. You could get the software yourself. But what people don't see when I talk about Fiverr, I should say when I preach freelancing and Fiverr, is that you can make $1 million a year doing it. You know, Cindy said, I'll take half and be happy. Of course. A lot of you are happy with the extra $75,000 a year just doing voiceover. I just want to add a few extra bucks to your pocket each and every month, and that's what you're able to do with freelancing. Now, let's get into something I called freelance flipping. I want you to write this down on in your notebook. Write down freelance flipping. All right, freelance flipping. Now, what is freelance flipping? Let me give you a good example. Meet Dale. Dale is one of our students. He charges $250 to do logo work for a company. That's not bad, actually. When local businesses are looking to get work done by an agency, like a logo design done by an agency, a graphic design studio, $250 is actually not a bad price for it. Now what he does is he pays 3 different designers $5 to do 3 different logo designs each, and that brings his total to $15. So he promises 1 logo design, he delivers 3. What a good guy. But his profit is $235 because what he has done is he has flipped the work to someone else. He found 3 people who will do logo designs for $5, hires them to do the work, and then pockets the profits. Is this a good model? Yes, this is a really good model. Now, Dale went right out of the box and said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to do freelancing myself. I'm just going to do freelance flipping. Most people do a mixture of both, freelance flipping and doing the freelancing themselves, but it's a really good model. Dale says that he owns a graphic design studio with a team of designers that work for him. Now, can anyone guess where he hires these workers, these people that do the designs for him for $5? Can you guess? Tell me in the chat box. Can you tell me where does he find these people, right? You guys are getting it. You're saying Fiverr, the same site I'm talking about. You can sell your logo design work for Fiverr for $50 and hire somebody for $5 to do it. Yes, you guys got it. So that's what freelance flipping is. And then rinse and repeat. He could do this all day long. He's happy with that. That's his business model. So with freelance flipping, you never have to say no again. Let me tell you what I mean. So in our business, if someone asks us, hey, Alicia, can you, try to think of something I can't, can you design a logo? I don't design a logo myself, but what I can do is I can hire someone on Fiverr to do it. So the answer to that question is yes. If someone says, hey, Alicia, can you do our Google Maps listing for us? You know what? I really don't know how to do it, but there's someone on Fiverr that can do it, so I will say yes. You know, if I ask you if you can do a whiteboard doodle video for me, you probably don't even know what that means, but guess what? You can say yes because you can hire someone on Fiverr to do the work for you. So let's practice. I am asking you, Camille, Christopher, Marlene, Eileen, Francis, right? I'm asking you, Ken, Dolores, Shelly, can you make a logo for me? Type yes in the chat box. We're practicing. Can you do a logo for me? Yeah? I got $100 to spend for my logo. I'm kind of cheap. Can you do it for me? Yes, definitely. Lainey says, how soon do you want it? You guys are getting it. How about this? Let's try this again. Linda said it'll cost me $250. And let's just pretend that I'm your local business. This is great for people who love to work with local businesses. Can you create some graphics for our Facebook page for me? Stan, Blessing, Eileen, can you create some graphics for our Facebook? Come on, practice. Type Alicia. Type, sorry, I just said my name because somebody said Alicia. Type yes in the chat box. Type yes in the chat box. Yes, yes, right? Absolutely. You can, sure. I can create some, Lainey says, Lainey, I love your comment. She says, I can create some amazing graphics for you. Sandra says, when do you need it done? You guys got it. All right, let's say I'm a mattress company and I reach out to you because I see that you do work for local businesses. So can you create a flyer for our grand opening of our mattress store? You don't create flyers, but you know somebody on Fiverr who can, right? What's the answer to that question? Can you create a flyer for our grand opening? Yes. Dolores says, yes, your mattresses will be so comfortable to customers. Absolutely. Can you write a press release for our new product launch? Linda says, absolutely. Stan says, of course. Marlene says, how soon do you want it? You guys got it. This is what freelance flipping is all about. So when we're doing work for local businesses, we never say no. You never have to say no because you can go to this place where there are millions of people that can do all types of work for you. So when the question is asked of you, can you do it? The answer is, yes, I can. Type that in the chat box. Yes, I can. We're practicing here. We're practicing. I'm empowering you. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You can, right? You have, what I like to tell people, I do have a team. If you know me in Jamaica, I have a team that work in my office. We have 35 people, but besides that, you know, if I want to do something myself, somebody wants me to do something, I can do anything because I've got a team of millions of people that work for me, and they're all on Fiverr. So Eileen says, yes, I can, with attitude. You know, one thing that you can also do, we teach this to the students in our course. So if you want to know a little bit more about it, I'll have to dig into it. But let's just keep it simple. There's this website called Craigslist. You can probably see that here, right? These leads are coming in from Craigslist. Anyway, we've got this way of anytime someone posts on Craigslist that they want a logo design, you can get that to come into your inbox. So you can see July 30th, someone, fashion brand seeks a graphic designer to do a logo. Logo design for a cuisine website. They'll pay $40. You can get it done for $5. Or if you get the software done, you just do it yourself. Fashion brand logo design in Los Angeles. So you can see all these companies in need of logo design that are posting. These are local businesses. Here's Los Angeles. This is probably a $250 job right here at least. Graphic or logo design in Los Angeles. So people are posting on Craigslist that they're saying, hey, I need a logo design. And they're hoping people respond back. Well, there's a way that you can get, you can check Craigslist, or you can get all of these logo designs to come into your inbox and get the potential clients right in your inbox. But the point of this is that people are looking for people to do logo designs all of the time. And this is just logo designs that we did as an example. You can really do this with anything. You can do it with website building. You could do it for anything. People post on Craigslist for social media management, all sorts of stuff. So let me answer this question for you. Why does Fiverr work? I'm talking about this website. All these people are making money. It's so great. Why does it work? Well, because it's easy and free to get started. It's completely free. You don't spend a penny to get started. Yes, you do have to know how to set your gig up. That's what they call them, gigs. How to set up yourself to sell on the site. And you have to know how to do it right because you're competing against millions of people. I'm so surprised that, you know, anyway, yeah, let me keep going. There's a steady stream of buyer traffic. People go to this website to buy something. They don't go there to browse. They don't go there to look at pictures. It's not Instagram. It's the only reason you go there is to buy something. It's really easy to pay to get a job done. And when you're working on the website, it's really easy to get paid when working on the website as well. Cha-ching. Fiverr is cha-ching. It gets lots of traffic. This is an old screenshot. But on the website, in November last year, it had 24.8 million visitors in that month. Anybody had more visitors on their website than that? No, you didn't. You wish you did. But 24.8 million visitors. That is a ton of traffic. And it is so global. When you join this website, your clients will be from the USA, Canada, the UK, Australia. They're just from all over the world. When I teach this in Jamaica, you know, like Jamaicans will make up 0.005% of the people that will buy from you, right? It's people all over the world that are going to buy from you, and it's a pretty amazing thing. You'll have clients, and you can see where they're coming from. You'll have clients from countries you have no idea where they are. Trust me, I have to go Google these countries, and I'm like, where is that country? I've never heard of it. So people from all over the world will hire you to get their websites done. And when I think about it, you know, that person who made $4 million minimum, at least, we're underestimating, but $4 million working on Fiverr, that's a lot of money. Aren't you ready to get a piece of that? Of course you are. So I want you to tell me in the chat box, be realistic. How much do you want to make a month on this site? Be realistic. I don't want you to say, yeah, this is just starting out. What would make a difference for you? What would pay some bills? What would make a difference for your family? If you made an extra $1,000 a month, would that make a difference in your life and pay a bill or two? What about if you made an extra $2,000, right? Where do you want to start off with? I'm getting a lot of different answers here. I've got from 500 US to 5,000 US. But some people are saying, you know, start out at 1,500 but work your way up. That's realistic, right? 3,000 a month, that's realistic as well. 500 US a month, super realistic. Almost under realistic, so I think you should shoot a little higher than that. Eileen, 2,000. So you'll start off making a few hundred a month, and it will build up as you work your business will work for you. But I want you to write that number down and circle it because we need to have goals. Agree? So write it down in your notes. I know you're all taking notes. Good, good, good. Write it down, circle it so you have something to push forward to, yeah? Now, here are some of the testimonials we've gotten from our students. I'm not going to read it all, but I love this one. This is one of our students who said that what she did was she took sick leave from work to learn our course. She actually came to our live course. We do these live, and we also have it as a home study course. So she actually did it live, and she's just showing one of her orders for $325. I've got this on the screen because a lot of people think on this site your orders have to be for $5. That was when the site first launched. So you haven't been keeping up with what's going on the site recently, because you can have an order for $300, $900, $10,000. It's all different prices now. So yeah, anyway, one order, $325. This is one of our students, Diane. She's just talking about how she did an order for $295. She's got all these numbers in there of different orders that she's done. But what Diane does is she does PowerPoint presentations for busy executives and CEOs. Now, Diane does work full-time, so she does this at night and on the weekend. Now, if you wanted to do the same thing, here is my favorite website. We're gone live to the internet again. It's called slidescarnival.com. I put it in the chat box. You can write it down, slidescarnival.com. Are you there? Are you with me? All right. These are free presentation templates. They're made for Google Slides. Now, I'm on the main website, and the templates are broken up into different categories: formal, inspirational, creative, simple, startup, elegant, playful, business. I just want to teach you how to use the website real quick. This is my favorite template. It's called Giacomo. If you have gotten any of my courses recently, the voiceover course or transcription course, you will see that I'm using this PowerPoint template. So I'm just walking you through Slides Carnivals. It's free. So here you go. Here's your PowerPoint template. You can press this key to see all of the slides that are in the template. So once you're on this page, it allows you to see all the different slides that are on the template. Yes? So you can see all the different slides. What I want you to do is right underneath that, click on Use This Presentation Template, that big orange button. And the template opens up in Google Drives. Remember the Google Drive stuff we're talking about? So we were using Google Docs earlier, which is like Word doc. This is the same as PowerPoint, Google Drive. So you can see this great template, but you can't use it. What you need to do is click on File, Make a Copy. Are you with me? You need to click on File, Make a Copy. You're going to save the copy name. I'm just going to do it as test because I'm just doing this to show you. Voila! Now you can use this PowerPoint and Google Slides, and let me show you. So you can change anything. So this is cool. That was said by Cindy. So you see how I just changed it? So the slide has a whole bunch of cool, like it's all templated out. So look at this, a table to compare data, maps, tables. You see what I'm doing? Pie charts. Wow, look how good this slide looks right here. Doesn't that look amazing? It's crisp and clean, and wow, doesn't this look good? You can take these PowerPoint templates and build a business doing PowerPoints for CEOs. They can send you their PowerPoint or Word doc, and you can put it together. Watch this now. You ready? If you go to File and you go to Download As, you can download it as a Microsoft PowerPoint. Now it will download as a PowerPoint, and you can open it up in PowerPoint and send the client a PowerPoint template. Or you can download it as a PDF if they want it in PDF. Or I often use these. Let me show you an example. Like, I love this image right here, and I could change it around and write something else on it, and I could download this one slide as an image, a JPEG, and post it on Facebook, and it could be one of my Facebook images. Isn't that cool? So you can download it as a PowerPoint presentation. Completely free templates. If you go back to Slides Carnival, again, look in the different, here's the simple template, look in the different categories to see what presentation template you like. I was showing you the one I like, but there's a bunch of different ones. And it's free, and we love free. Have fun with that. Do you guys like that? So, yes, very cool. I love it. Oh, I was talking about Diane. I got sidetracked. I love technology because it allows us to, there's so many ways to make money on the internet, so many ways, and technology helps us with it. One of my favorite students, Miss Garvey, she was 17 when she wrote this. She was making over $1,000 a month at 17. She says, I'm only 17. And so she's just saying now she has so much she can do when she's finally finished with school. So this is a great thing for your kids to get involved with as well. Get your kids, Lainey says 17. Yeah, Lainey says, you know, get your kids involved because trust me, we have 14 and 15-year-olds making money. In fact, one of my favorite students who went through the home study course, she didn't come to a live training of mine. She's in the UK. She's 15 years old and does voiceover. She was telling me she does it before class and after class. I found her on Facebook recently, 15 years old, and you know where it says where you work at? She put self-employed. And I showed Lorette, I'm like, what a great world we live in. This 15-year-old just wrote self-employed as where she works on Facebook, right? Amazing. Here's Michael. Michael was just showing he's made over $8,000 on the site so far. Here's one of my favorite people, Maxine Slowly. She put this on Facebook. It is it's, what do you call this? This is the receipt that you get from an ATM machine, and she could not believe that it was real until she went to take out money out of the ATM machine. So, you know, when you're like, all right, I did all the work, I see the money's there, but I still don't believe it. It's too good to be true. So she went to an ATM machine, and the money came out. Isn't that cute? Camille Douglas, she says she can't sleep because the work keeps coming in. She's like, I can't sleep because of Fiverr and Upwork. OMG, the orders keep coming in. I'm tired and I want to sleep, but a girl got to do the job. Thanks. I feel so independent earning my own money. That's a key word right there, independent. I want you to write that word in the chat box. It's a really good word, because independence is what circles a lot of freelancers' lives. Financial independence and time independence. Pick up your kids when you want from school. Like, a freelancer really works for themselves. So when a job comes in on Fiverr, you don't have to do it right away. They don't tell you when to do it. You tell them how long it's going to take you to do it. You could do it, you do it on your own time, right? You do it on your own time. So I like to ask people, what's your why? Why do you want to make extra money? It's not just to pay your bills. Is it because it allows you to have more time with your kids, or because it allows you to do the things that you enjoy, like traveling or coming to Jamaica to visit Alicia and Lorette, or, you know, what is your why? To take care of your elderly parents. Somebody wrote that in. That's great. That Sandra says financial independence. Yes, to have more freedom to travel and do the things that I really enjoy. Well said, Dolores. Brenda, financial freedom, financial stability for my family. That's it. Here is Sandy. She wrote this on Facebook, and here's her why. Our business in Jamaica is called IIJ, or Internet Income Jamaica. So, but she's just saying, this is her why, the reason that she had to do something different with her life. She could never provide for her son on a 9-to-5 salary the way she wanted, but she was able to celebrate her son's first birthday with ease. She didn't have to call in sick, ask for a day off, because she's now her own boss. There's so much to say, but I'm tired from all the celebration, and pictures of her with her son. When we get posts like this in Facebook, me and Loretta are like, this is why we have to keep teaching it, because it works, right? She's her own boss. She gets to spend all the time she wants with her son. She posted an update. I don't know if I have it in this presentation, but a year later, she's still working for herself, still has the life that she enjoys, and it just gets better every day. Here's one of our students. She was just saying that while she was asleep, she got her first order. Her buyer left a 5-star review. I have no words to thank you for all the work that you're doing. one of the posts Lorette put in our Facebook group. These are all from Facebook because we have active Facebook groups. So Lorette says she wants to give a shout out to Neela. She's rocking it on Fiverr. She only has 3 gigs up, but she has 13 reviews, just that she's getting orders. We like to do shout outs to our students, you know, really encouraging them. Here's one that just came in recently from Ulrich. Now, I'm going to read it, but if you're looking at it on your screen, you're like, and you're not from Jamaica, you're like, what is he saying? Because he's talking in a Jamaican slang. But basically, he said he never had 6 orders come in all at once, and he's feeling nervous. He has an order to write a blog post, 2 orders to do data entry, 2 orders to be a social media manager on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+, and a transcription job to do. All of these are from 6 different people. So he's saying any tips that we have, he's nervous because he's got to, you know, do all this work. They're due tomorrow, and he's got work in the morning. He says he's so damn nervous. So later he posted that he got it all done. He just burned the midnight oil, and he got it all done. But I'm like, grind, Ulrich, right? That's the way to do it. Isn't that a good problem to have? You do have to know how to manage your time, yes. Here's one of our students, Abel. I'm not going to play the video. But one of the things that he said was that he wasn't even interested in freelancing. Like, if you've heard of freelancing before, maybe you're like, that's not for me. I hire freelancers. But really, it is for you. I mean, if you want to make money. If you don't want to make money, it's not for you. That's true. But if you do want to make money, it's for you. Like, you're not too good to be doing freelancing. I do freelancing. Lorette does freelancing. Right. My dad is a freelancer and makes money on Fiverr anyway. And he was a nuclear engineer before. Now he's retired and working on Fiverr. Isn't that awesome? Right? He used to work for Bechtel Power Company. Now he's a Fiverr. He works on Fiverr. So here's another one of our students. She's like, I got my first order. She's doing voiceover. She just kept posting on Facebook all the time because she just kept getting orders in, orders after orders. Isn't that amazing? Here's another student that we love, Nicole. If you look on my Facebook page, I talk about Nicole a lot. She said, so happy to share with you that I reached 100 reviews on Fiverr today. And then she gives a snapshot of one of her monthly earnings, $900. Go, Nicole. All of these students that give us all sorts of, you know, you can just see it right here, all sorts of testimonials, how they're making orders within 24 hours. This one orders for $415 from one client, $400 from another client. O'Neill was unemployed, learned some skills on YouTube. He makes over $2,000 a month. Kamara's a full-time student, $18,000 he's made. Andrew's a singer, $18,000. Curtis, one of our students, he was actually featured on a TV show for what he's doing because he's really amazing. But he talks about how he made over $2,900 in less than 15 days. He only works 3 hours a day. So he's like, imagine if I really applied myself and put in more hours. He's doing music stuff. He's doing voiceovers and recordings. Aisha bought a car with the money she's made on Fiverr. And when businesses were asked, will you be hiring more or will you be hiring less on these sites? Businesses says, yes, they're going to hire more people, and they're going to hire people online as opposed to, right, online as opposed to having someone come in and work on their website. So how do you get started? Write this down. Step number 1, evaluate your skills. Step number 2, set up your online profiles. Step number 3, deliver amazing service. Step number 4, continue to grow, learn new skills, build a team if you want to do the freelance flipping. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Make sure you got that written down. All right, everybody's got that? Yes? Let's keep going. So it's time for class. Again, you thought about how much you wanted to make every month. Now we want to help you get there. Why is now the best time to get started as a freelancer? Because you would like to have more money, work less, and enjoy life more. True? Say true in the chat box. This is everybody. This really is everybody. More money, work less, enjoy life more. True. right? True. But the problem is you don't know who to trust to get started. Like, there's too many new things to learn. Every time you open your email inbox, there's something new to learn, some new thingamajiggy, some new magic button that you have to press to make money, and it takes too long to actually make money, right? But the solution is work with us, Alicia and Lorette. Follow our step-by-step systems, watch our video training, learn from others in our Facebook group, copy what we do, and our course that teaches this all is called the Freelancing Cash Machine. Let me show you what the course is all about, what you can do, and how it will totally rock your life, right? The Freelancing Cash Machine, it's 29 videos, step-by-step videos and PDF guides to really guide you through the process of working on Fiverr. And then it includes a 22-page manual that's physically shipped to your home. So we need your address so you can see the mailbox. We actually do ship this to you. You can see the images of 3 of the 22 pages. It's your goal-setting guide. It's figuring out your passions and skills, identifying what you can do. It's the workbooks that come. It's this workbook that comes in the mail. I know you're like, in the mail, but it's important that you have something to write on. So we also teach you freelance flipping. It's a whole complete course on freelance flipping, how to use other people's skills for your benefit, the agency model like Dale set up that I showed you with the logo design, and how to automate the entire process. I showed you a better close-up screenshot of this on the bottom where you can set up, it's a specific program that you set up that it's not hard to learn. You just have to watch a video, but it shows you how to basically, when people are posting on Craigslist that they need something done that you can do, it comes into your email inbox so you can respond quickly. It's beautiful. I can't take credit for it. My lovely sister Lorette created this software. And then we have gig training. It's training on some of the hottest gigs that are out there, gigs that almost anyone can do, and resources that are needed to deliver these gigs. So, and awesome solutions for your clients. So we have gig training on how to create ebook covers. Lorette did that, on how to use the logo design software, Laughing Bird. Lorette did that. I created a training on how to be a proofreader. It's using this awesome software called Grammarly. I did transcription training, virtual assistant training, and voiceover training. So what these basically are, we call them skills training, right? So you can take this more in-depth skills training to really learn the things that are selling. These are the hot sellers. In fact, I'll give you a second to write that down. Ebook covers, logo, proofreading, transcription, being a virtual assistant, and doing voiceover. Yeah? All right, got it? And so let me go back one. So we teach you how to work on Fiverr, and then we give you skills training, because a lot of people they're like, okay, I understand transcription, I showed it to you here, but how can you dig in deeper and really understand transcription? So I have a whole course just on skills training for transcription. And promoting your gigs. How do you get the word out to the world that your gigs are here, right? And tips and strategies to bring outside traffics to your listings, and how you can shout your skills out to the world. There's different ways, and I have videos that will show you how you can promote your gigs to make more sales, and I actually do it step by step and show you how to do it. It's really cool, easier than you think. In fact, you can make a side business of promoting other people's Fiverr businesses. Anyway, the ideas go on and on, right? We have interviews with bestsellers, so you get to learn. We've interviewed some of those bestsellers on Fiverr, so you get to learn what strategies bestsellers used to get to the top and what they do to continue to be bestsellers. This is like that gold mine ebook that will really help you. You get to learn from their mistakes and really bypass the learning curve. And then we have Alicia's 30-day marketing challenge. I created this 30-day marketing challenge for our students that really wanted to go hard, right? There's a saying in Jamaica, it says, go hard and done. It just means like, just go hard, go all the way, just do it. Just make that money, right? So it's my 30-day marketing challenge. You get to challenge yourself, proactively market your business for 30 days. The more you put into something, the more you get out. To do this marketing challenge, you need about 20 to 30 minutes a day. Every day has a strategy that builds upon the strategy the day before in order to make the maximum return on investment, really return on your time, so that you can rock it on Fiverr. So this is our 30-day marketing challenge. When people start this, they let us know. They're like, I'm starting my 30-day marketing challenge. I give you 3 things that you need to do before you start it, and then what you need to do every day for 30 days. You can do it, I promise you. Then Lorette's time management skills book. So it's all about time management. The biggest problem that you will have is that you will get in so many orders, if you do this right, that you will be like our student Ulrich, who's like, I got 6 orders and you know, I have to go to work tomorrow and deliver. Like, how do you manage your time and set yourself up best so that you can manage everything? Our private Facebook group. This is worth the cost of our course alone, just to be in the private Facebook group and get additional tips and training and hear from other students that are doing it. So it's a mastermind group. You get to share advice, get ideas. If you have a question today, tomorrow, a year from now, 5 years from now, ask it in our Facebook group. The Facebook group has been going strong for 5 years. People that were in it 5 years ago are still active. I love it. So you will be joining our private Facebook group. You will also have 2 one-on-one sessions with a coach to help you achieve your goals. Set this up whenever you want, before you get started or once you've gone through the whole course. I really recommend you go through the course, then you set up a one-on-one session. You get a personalized action plan with that one-on-one session. It's priceless. And the coaches that we have, they make thousands of dollars a month on Fiverr. So people really love this coaching session. Our students really love it. So to summarize, our course is the Fiverr Cash Machine. 29 videos, 29 PDF guides, this workbook that is sent to you in the mail. So yes, we do need your address. The freelance flipping model, it's video training that shows you how to set up your agency. And the cha-ching, we actually call this the client cash tree, because it's like you open your email box and clients are right there for you to cash in on. So all you have to know is how to get those messages to come into your inbox and how to respond to them to land the deals. Our gig training, 6 of the hottest gigs and in-depth training on how to deliver it. That's also called skills development training, how to promote your gig, drive extra traffic to your gig. Interviews with bestsellers, our 30-day marketing challenge, our time management series, our private Facebook group, and 2 one-on-one sessions with a coach. It's a lot of stuff, right? But I promise you it's not overwhelming, and everything builds upon something else to really make it. This is a long-term business. It's not a get-rich-quick thing. This is something that you can do as a family. You can teach someone else how to do it. This is a business that you can have for a very long time. Do you think the company that's making, or the guy that's making $1 million a year on Fiverr, do you think he just thinks of it as, you know, his side hobby? No, it's a business, right? It can make you $1 million a year. Why is our program so successful? So many testimonials, you know, why is it so powerful and successful? It's because we don't sell theories. We sell what we actually do and what we know works and what works fast. That's what we do. That's why the program is so successful. And, you know, here's some of our congratulations that we're posting to our students. And this happens all the time. In fact, you'll see it and you cannot wait till your name is in some congratulations. Our students tell us all the time, usually in WhatsApp. People WhatsApp me or Lorette, and they talk about how good they're doing. Here's one. I wrote, congratulations to Jennifer, who's working on Fiverr. She had to pause her gigs. She has a voiceover client who buys from her every day. Anyway, she had to pause it because she has so much work. So write that down. If you get too much work, you can pause your gigs and no more orders can come in. So anyway, I was just really proud of her. One of our students who got Rising Star status on Upwork. We have webinars to teach you how to work on other sites as well. just a whole bunch of congratulations to our students. So I want you to take action today. Are you guys ready to join us? Would you love for us to coach you and teach you? I really want more success stories. We love what we do. Yes, there's a price involved in it because we put so much into it, but I promise you it's not a lot, and the total is priceless. Now, our regular course, if you've seen us sell this before, it is a one-time payment of $497, but we've slashed prices. We really have. We didn't cut anything back. You still get the booklet in the mail, the one-on-one coaching sessions. We just slashed the price because we found a way to make it even more affordable. So for today, we have the course for $297. And Lorette, if you could type that URL in the chat box for me so everybody can go check it out and go check out the webpage to sign up for the course. Of course, $297 is not a lot if you're going to make that back in a week, right? I mean, you've seen all the testimonial. Well, you haven't seen all of them. You have seen a small amount that we put in the presentation showing you what's possible, but guess what? You can also do a payment plan, 2 payments of $150. So we have payment plans available. You know, we want to make it as affordable as we can so that you really can make this happen for you, but we're going to do even better. Let me just go back and ask first. Would you guys like a coupon code to take off some more money? Now I know, let me go back. I told you it's $497 and I slashed it to $297, but if I could slash it even more, would that help you out? Yeah, if I could slash it even more, would that help you out? Yes, if it would help you out, and I will go to the next slide and post a coupon. I will wait for you to type yes while I drink some water. All right, getting a lot of yeses. So Lorette set up a coupon code before this webinar. We couldn't change the price because we didn't have enough time to change the whole package, but we could set up a coupon code real quick. So here's your coupon code. Write it down. FCM50. FCM50 is your coupon code. I will show you where to put it in, but you can see when you click, let's see, Lorette typed that link in the chat box. Click on that link. If you click on that link, you will see in step 2 payment options, you can enter this code FCM50, and then you're going to enter your, if you've never seen a JVZoo payment page before, this is all it is. So step 1 for delivery, what is your email address that you want it delivered to, and then what is your PayPal email address that you want to pay with? If you need another payment option, stick with me. Right? So you're going to enter FCM50 and fill out this form right here. Now, all right, you guys say it works, so let me go to the web. I go back and forth, right? Okay, Camille and Sandra says it works too. Okay, great. So, all right, I went off of the PowerPoint, and now I'm live on the web. You see me? Here we go. So here is the action form, and Lorette created this page. Looks good, Lorette. All of what you get in the course and your special bonuses. Oh, you know what? This is why I wasn't supposed to go off of the PowerPoint, because I have one more bonus for you. Let me go back to the last bonus. If you want another bonus, type bonus in the chat box. This is the best bonus of all. But I want to make sure you want it. Type bonus in the chat box. We love giving bonuses, and this one is priceless. Okay, I got to keep going here. All right, you said bonus, so it is bonus time. Now, you know we live in Jamaica, and we love to do masterminds, and we have our next mastermind coming up. If you can't make it to this one, it's okay. We have one after that. We do them 2 to 3 times a year. But you get to come to Jamaica and mastermind in paradise. So you get a 4-night mastermind with our team and fellow students, and it's in Jamaica. So for this mastermind that's coming up, we have people flying in from Africa and the UK and the USA, and a student from Jamaica so far. So we do have people that are in the same course that are coming in from all over the world. It's 4 days of training mixed in with fun. Every day we'll focus on a specific training topic. Now, I will tell you this training is not about freelancing. I mean, I think we do teach freelancing one time for half a day, but we're also teaching you how to make money on Amazon, how to brand your own products, how to use social media to make a bunch of money. So we're teaching the other things that we do at this mastermind. So, okay, yeah, makes sense. So we're going to have guest speakers, very successful in their specific area, teaching you as well. But I just want to let you know it's not 4 days of freelancing, so don't come expecting. You should be a successful freelancer by the time you come, so this is the next level stuff that you need to learn, right? You've worked with a coach, everything's good, freelancing, now it's time to really take it to the next level. So write this down. The dates of this mastermind section are November 3rd through 6th. You fly in on the 2nd, and you will leave on the 7th, and the masterminding is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. You got that? Yeah? So November 3rd through the 6th. Okay? All right, everybody got it and wrote it down. This is awesome. Now, we also own a travel company in Jamaica. Did you guys know that? It's called Your Jamaican Tour Guide. You can look them up. The page, the website's awesome. I love this company. And you get to benefit from this because we will be going to all sorts of really cool places in Jamaica. Have you ever climbed a waterfall? I love doing it. We're going to climb a waterfall. We're going to go into the mountains and eat amazing food. This one's called mountain shrimp, and you can see the shrimp that's in this pot right here. We actually will stop there, eat mountain shrimp. This is a picture of a place called Pelican Bar. Anyway, Dunn's River Falls, we're going to climb those falls. Bamboo rafting, it's absolutely beautiful. You get on this flat bamboo raft and, you know, a tour guide leads you through. It's just beautiful. Cliff diving, I don't know if all you guys will do this, but I'm definitely going to do it this time. You jump off of a cliff into the water, and you get to pick different heights you want to jump off of. Cindy says, what? Wow, yeah, it's really amazing. So our tour company, Your Jamaican Tour Guide, this is why we're saying it's 4 days with fun mixed in. So you work for half a day, and we go do some fun stuff for half a day. It allows us to really mastermind and get to know each other. So how many of you are now ready to join the program? Me, right? I want to see those me's in the chat box, because this is really an opportunity to really take advantage of what Lorette and I not only are good at, but passionate about. We're starting off with freelancing, and then as you get good in that, you come to the mastermind, you learn Amazon and social media and all these other really great things. It's a really great experience. So again, let me just go back through everything. So it's the Fiverr cash machine, all the videos, the PDFs, the workbook that comes to you in the mail, the freelance flipping model, the gig training, promoting your gigs, interviews with bestsellers, your 30-day marketing challenge, which I love, the time management strategies, a private Facebook group, and one-on-one sessions. And then, boom, we just added in the 4-night mastermind in Jamaica. So once again, it used to be $497. In fact, somebody on here says they bought it $497. Yeah, okay. Contact us. But yeah, we sell it for $497. But today, it's only $297, but when you use the coupon code, it's only $247. So you pay in full, you save $50, it's only $247. Only $247. Now, as you guys are filling out the page and signing up for it, I also want to help the people that need special arrangements. So Sharika from our team is on this webinar along with Lorette, but Sharika wants to help you. So if you need some more help to get in a payment plan, you need to pay by Friday or something special, I just want you to write your name and your telephone number in the chat box. We have your email address. But I just want you to know, I just want you to type help in the chat box, right? Just type help in the chat box and what your name is and your phone number, and Sharika will call you tomorrow and make some arrangements with you, because above all, we want you, oh, I paused my screen, we want you to do well, right? We want you to be able to take advantage of our superpower, which is helping people to make money on the internet. So now I look forward to working with all of you. As I know my sister Lorette does, she's muted, but you guys have talked to her a lot in the chat box. You know, we really look forward to helping you, hearing your success story. I'm happy. I feel good. And I want the same for you. I want you to be happy. I want you to feel good. I want you to be able to have the financial independence you want. I want you to be able to build a big business if you want. I'm proud to say I have an agency. I have a social media agency in Jamaica, and I'm proud of it. You know, I'm living my dream. Lorette's living her dream too, and that's what we want for you. So why not? You know, people often ask me, why would you keep signing up people on Fiverr and, you know, teaching your social media strategies to other people to build other agencies? I'm like, there is so much out there. People, every time we put people on Fiverr and they get work, they can't believe that it doesn't affect anyone else. In fact, everyone earns money, more and more money every month if they keep building their business. How is it possible? Because more and more people are looking for people to do work for them. It's just the law of freelancing, as I like to call it. So it works, and you know, it really does. It does make a difference in your life when you are working on your own terms. So, you know, I have clients. I'm not saying that doing work for clients is, you have to run your business. It's a business. You do work in exchange for money. Make sense? You work in exchange for money. Now, when you come to the Mastermind and you learn other things, like you create products and sell them in exchange for money, you do consulting and do that in exchange for money. In fact, I'm doing consulting tomorrow. So you really learn how to do different things in exchange for money. But it's not a scam. It's not a get-rich-quick thing. It's business. You're delivering a service, a product, whatever it is, in exchange for money. So anyway, I really look forward to working with you all. I'm ready to change your life. Thank you so much. I see a lot of people typing "I'm in" the chat box. Let's just do a shout out. If you're in and you're excited to be part of this program, just type "I'm in" the chat box. I know a lot of you, this is how I'm going to end this call off, giving shout outs to all of those of you who are in. You're either in because you signed up, or you know you're going to sign up with Sharika. We'll be so excited to have you in, so excited to see you in Jamaica, maybe in November, maybe next year. I think it'll be next year, February or March, and then, you know, again in August, something like that. But whenever you're coming and working with us, we look forward to having you. Elaine says, "I'm in." Welcome, Elaine. Sandra says, "I'm in." Yes, Sandra, we look forward to working with you. Linda says, "I'm in." Great, Linda. Eileen, "I'm in." You guys, thank you so much. It has been our pleasure being here with you today. Marlene says, "I'm in." We're going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you so much. Really think about it. After today, you are going to turn your passions into profits. After today, you are going to have amazing success. After today, you really have the knowledge that you can be a freelancer. Take it to the next level. Start doing some research. As you join our program and start to work with us, we'll help you along the way. You can do it. I believe in you, and I look forward to working with you. Thanks, everybody. Bye.